what's up everyone? I hope you're all doing well. So today we're going to be unboxing and testing the DJI Mini 2. So I've been wanting a drone honestly for like the last 5 years. Pretty much since the Phantom 1 came out in 2013, I've been wanting to get a drone for my cinematography. They've either all been too big or too expensive at the time, and it just never really worked out. So when DJI released this Mini 2, I had my eyes on it right off the bat. Main reason is the size. It's 249 grams, so that's 1 gram less than the restrictions here in Canada. So I could pretty much fly this thing anywhere without a license or having any restrictions. So that's a huge plus. Number 2 is I do a lot of backpacking and adventuring. So having a small compact drone is crucial for my adventures. This thing also shoots 4K and seems like the best ideal first drone. Like I said, I've never had one before. I've never even flown one before. So we're gonna go through this process together. Let's go unbox it. Alright, let's unbox this thing. So I forgot to mention, I actually got the Fly More bundle, which comes with extra batteries and extra propellers. So I now have 3 batteries. Each one gets 31 minutes of flight time, so I now have an hour and a half of flight time, which is great. So let's open this guy up. This out. Oh, that's actually a really nice case. I do like that a lot. Alright, let's open it up. Alright, first things first, let's see the drone. Holy, this thing is tiny, guys. Wow. So I actually have the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So look at that. My phone is actually bigger than this drone. That is insane. So we got the drone, we got, I'm assuming this is going to be the battery pack. Yep, so here's the battery bank, which charges 3 batteries. So that is perfect. We got our battery bank, we got some cables. So this is the instructions and manual in here. And what else is in here? So the controller. Wow, this controller is actually bigger than the drone, I believe. Very nice, very nice. Little joysticks tuck in here, and they twist on. I like that a lot, actually. That is super cool. Just keeps everything nice and compact, which is perfect for my case. But yeah, I actually think the controller is bigger than the drone. That's crazy. So let's open up the drone now. Nice little latch, keeps it nice and compact. Very nice. And then they just open up like this. So this one unfolds, and this one unfolds, and oh, how do these ones open? Oh, these ones actually unfold downwards, like so. Wow, there we go. Look at this, guys. It's a perfect little drone. Can't believe how small this thing is. Beautiful. Alright, so I think the game plan now is we are going to charge up all 3 batteries, and then we're going to go take it for a little test run. Let's get into it. Alright guys, we just charged up all the batteries. I'm in my backyard here. I'm just updating the firmware and just setting it up. I'm just going to do a quick trial run. Just going to take off and land here, make sure I have all the controls set up, and then I'm going to head out to a field in a nice area and shoot some cinematic B-roll. So let's get into it. Oh, there we go, guys. Finally got it going.
Control aircraft to descend. Control aircraft to turn left. Control aircraft to turn right. Control aircraft to move forward. Control aircraft to move backward. Control aircraft to move leftward. Control aircraft to move rightward. Learn how to land. Landing.
Perfect. Just completed the first little flight tutorial. So I'm going to mess around a little and see what we can do with this. I think I got a hang of this thing. Let's go take it to some cool spots and rip it around. Alright guys, so it's actually the next day now. I spent last night maybe an hour or two just kind of flying the drone around my house, figuring out the controls to make sure I know what I'm doing before I come out to a spot like this. So we're at our first location now. It's Guild Park and Gardens. It's a super beautiful location that overlooks the lake, and we're gonna go explore around and fly the drone in there and see what kind of shots we can get. Let's do it. Alright guys, as you can tell, this place is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna find a nice little quiet place where I can take off the drone, and I'm gonna show you guys the bluffs and the lake, so let's go over there. Alright, so we made it to the edge of the bluffs here. I think this is a pretty good spot to lift off the drone, so let's get it in there.
Take off. The PowerPoint has been updated. Please check it on the map. Guys, that first flight honestly couldn't have went better. This thing is super easy to fly, very user friendly. Like I said, this is the first drone I've ever even flown, so just after a few flights I'm really comfortable with this thing. The only thing I need to work on is just getting those super smooth cinematic movements, but that'll come over time. But yeah, this thing is very easy to use. I'm super impressed. I'm having a blast. I'm gonna go to a few other spots, see if I can get some more shots, and yeah, let's have some fun. All right, so this might be a little risky, but I think I'm gonna do some little like FPV and try and fly through some of that architecture and see if that works. Hopefully I don't crash. All right guys, I'm gonna try and fly through some of these pillars. Wish me luck. Take off. The PowerPoint has been updated. Please check it on the map.
All right, I'm taking it very slow, but it's honestly not that hard. Like, this thing controls very well. Should we try and go through the door? Let's see. Can we make it through the door, guys? Through the door. Let's go. This is super fun, man. But this is a little sketchy. I'm not gonna make this a habit of flying in between stuff, but I just want to get a good idea of how this drone controls, the size of it and all that. Well, I think I'm gonna bring it down and then we'll take it to one last spot, and then hopefully that's enough footage for you guys to see what this thing kind of does. So honestly, first day with this drone, I haven't even had it. I guess I've just had it for 24 hours now. I'm absolutely obsessed. I cannot wait to bring this on my adventures. Boom, easy as that. Alright, so that's a wrap on this first location. As you guys can tell, this is a super beautiful spot, and I think I got some really cool shots here. But we're gonna head to a second spot on the way home. I don't know where exactly, but I'm gonna try and go to somewhere that's a little different so we can get some more depth and see the true capabilities of this camera. But I gotta say, right off the bat, I love this thing. Super easy to use, quality is great, it's fast. I'm having super long flight time. Each flight is around 20 to 30 minutes. Like, honestly, for me, 10 out of 10 so far. This drone is the perfect size, like literally does everything I want, so I'm super happy right now. Hopefully it stays that way. All right, off to the next spot we go. I honestly don't know exactly where we're gonna go, but I'm kind of feeling going down by the harbor and to the pier and the lighthouse and where all the boats are. Maybe we could get some cool shots of the water there. I know we're kind of just at the water, but it's up on the cliffs and I didn't really want to get too close because I couldn't see the drone. So maybe down by there I can get super close to the water and we can see some cool shots with that. So see you then. All right, guys. We made it to our second location here. We're right at the pier by the harbor. There's some good overcast, so keep that in mind when you're seeing these shots. It's very gray and it's not very colorful and pretty looking, so don't judge these shots because I'm sure in the summer when the colors are vibrant that this drone is going to look amazing. So it might not look the best right now, but let's go shoot a couple shots and wrap up this video. Alright, so we're over at the pier. We're gonna launch the drone from here. Alright, let's bring it home. I think that's good for today. I think we got enough footage and we'll check out how it turned out on my computer at home. Alright guys, so I'm back in the studio reviewing the footage now, and I gotta say, after 24 hours with this drone, I absolutely love this thing. The quality is great, it is super easy to use, has super long flight time. All my flights were over 20 minutes. Yeah, I absolutely love this thing. Like I was saying earlier, the weather wasn't the greatest while I was shooting. There was some overcast, but I'm sure in the summer and during the fall, when the colors are very vibrant, this drone is going to be absolutely amazing. So I'm super excited to have this in my bag and bring it with me on all my adventures. I'm definitely going to get some sweet shots this year, so be sure to follow along, like and subscribe. Until next time.